we are going to be installing the Whipple Megacooler. We're going to pick up probably right around 25 to 30 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see, it's quite a bit smaller compared to its replacement here, the Megacooler. What's going on, Team Lethal fans? It's Joe with Lethal Performance here. Today, as you can see, we've got our Bronco Raptor here up on the lift at WBA Performance here. We are going to be installing the Whipple Megacooler on this puppy here. Now, as you guys already know, we installed the calibration itself, tested it on the dyno, and got right around 50 wheel horsepower and 50 wheel torque gain. Now, with the Megacooler, we expect to make up that extra 10 wheel horsepower that we were missing, that Whipple initially got on their first runs, and we're also going to pick up that torque gain that we lost. We're going to pick up probably right around 25 to 30 foot-pounds of torque with this Megacooler here, or at least we should, at least compared to what Whipple tested on their Bronco Raptor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the process here of getting this installed on the truck.
So to get this started, the first thing you're going to want to do is pull off the skid plate. Once you have the skid plate off, you can go ahead and start removing these plastic pins here on this vanity panel, which then will allow you to access some bolts underneath, and you can remove the front bumper. These are a push pin style fastener, so all you have to do is just pry back on them and they should pop right out of place. Once you have all the plastic pins removed, you can now go ahead and pull back very easily on the plastic valence. Once you start to hear the clicks and the pops coming from the clips that hold it in, just go ahead and go around the entire edge of it until the valence is off of the vehicle. Once you have the valence removed, it'll reveal the tow hooks, which actually hold on the front bumper as well to the frame of the truck. Now, before you loosen those up and remove the front bumper, you're going to want to make sure to unplug this harness here. Now that you've got that unhooked, you can go ahead and finish unbolting the front bumper and then slowly and carefully remove it from the vehicle. Now, you may need another person to help you lift the front bumper off since it is pretty heavy. Once you have the front bumper off, you can start taking off the small 10mm bolts that hold on the bracketry for the intercooler and the accessories surrounding it. Once you have the accessory bracket taken off, you can start to remove the charge pipes from the back of the intercooler. Once you have the charge pipes removed from the stock intercooler, you can go ahead and start removing the brackets that hold it in on each side of the frame rail. Once those two mounts are unbolted from the frame, you should be able to give the intercooler a little tug and come right out from the truck.
Alrighty, so we just got the stock intercooler out here. As you can see, it's quite a bit smaller compared to its replacement here, the Megacooler. Another note here is that it is also full of mud. So guys, if you do a lot of off-roading, you want to make sure that you want to spray down your intercooler, as weird as that might sound. That's definitely going to be robbing some horsepower there, as a lot of those, at least half of this here, is caked up and filled with mud. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the Whipple now onto the truck.
First thing you're going to want to start doing to install the Whipple Megacooler is take all of those rubber isolators off of the stock intercooler and off of the truck if they've stayed on the truck. Per Whipple's instructions, you're going to want to modify the shutters that come on the stock truck, take out the shutter motor, and zip tie it to Whipple's new provided mount. Once you've got the Megacooler assembled per Whipple's instructions, you can go ahead and attach it to the vehicle just like how the OEM one came off. The three different charge pipes hook up exactly where the OEM ones were. The bottom mounts for the intercooler bolt up perfectly to the Megacooler. And of course, Whipple's bracket with the motion sensor and the shutter motor attach perfectly to the factory location. Next, we can go ahead and follow the same procedure that we used to take it apart, now adding on the front bumper. Remember to plug in the harness on the driver's side. Once the front bumper's all torqued down, you can go ahead and reinstall that valence with all of the push pins. Of course, now all that's left is the skid plate, and once that's all torqued down, you're ready to go.
Alrighty, and that just about sums it up here for the Megacooler install on the Bronco Raptor. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below or reach out with us at 561-753-8105 or at support@lethalperformance.com. If you guys want to grab a Megacooler for yourself, you can click them in the link in our description. As always, guys, this has been Joe with Lethal Performance, and I'm out.